Bonjour à tout le monde et je vous prie de bien vouloir vous asseoir. Please be seated. Thank you to the Heavenly Voices Choir for that rendition of our national anthem. Membres du Bureau des gouverneurs et du Sénat, distinguished guests, colleagues, students, alumni, and friends, je vous souhaite la plus cordiale bienvenue à Ottawa pour cette collation des grades toute particulière. Elle se place aussi aujourd'hui dans le lancement du 2e colloque national sur la santé mentale des personnes noires au Canada, Reconquérir les sentiers de joie. I thank you for joining us here. Your presence pays tribute to these exceptional individuals that we honor today. As Provost and Vice President, Academic Affairs of the University of Ottawa, I welcome you all to this special ceremony to bestow honorary doctorates on 3 respected scholars and community builders. À l'Université d'Ottawa, lorsque nous nous réunissons, nous avons coutume d'offrir une affirmation autochtone en appui aux efforts de réconciliation. Nous rendons hommage au peuple algonquin, gardien traditionnel de cette terre. Nous reconnaissons le lien sacré de longue date l'unissant à ce territoire qui demeure non cédé. Nous rendons également hommage à toutes les personnes autochtones qui habitent Ottawa, qu'elles soient de la région ou d'ailleurs au Canada. Nous reconnaissons les gardiennes et gardiens des savoirs traditionnels de tous âges. Nous honorons aussi leurs dirigeantes et dirigeants d'hier, d'aujourd'hui et de demain au courage indéniable. This territorial affirmation talks about paying respect to people in Indigenous communities. Such respect is crucial to the University of Ottawa, as we are deeply committed to building a more diverse and inclusive university community, one which recognizes not only academic excellence, but social excellence as well. Aujourd'hui, l'Université d'Ottawa a l'immense honneur de décerner un doctorat honorifique à 3 personnes qui ont fait œuvre utile dans le monde universitaire et en milieu professionnel, inspirant ainsi l'excellence dans les communautés noires au pays et ailleurs sur le continent. Today, we celebrate the lives, work, and dedication of 3 outstanding people, Dr. Yvette Bonney, Dr. Myrna Lashley, and Dr. David R. Williams. All 3 demonstrate the value of what rigorous and compassionate research can and has brought to Black communities. And just as their determination and caring has benefited their communities, I hope their contributions to today's events will spread their experiences and help to reach us all. With that, let us present our first recipient, Dr. Yvette Bonney. En 1980, la pédiatre hématologue Yvette Bonney a réalisé la première greffe de moelle osseuse sur un enfant au Québec. Elle en a pratiqué environ 200 durant toute sa carrière. D'origine haïtienne, Yvette Bonney a obtenu son diplôme de médecine à la Faculté de médecine de l'Université d'État d'Haïti. Après son arrivée au Canada en 1962, elle a consacré la majeure partie de sa vie professionnelle à ses travaux de recherche et au traitement des enfants atteints de leucémie, du cancer et d'anémie falciforme. De 1980 à 1998, la Dr Bonney a été responsable de l'unité provinciale de transplantation médulaire pédiatrique à l'hôpital Maisonneuve-Rosemont. Elle a enseigné à la Faculté de médecine de l'Université de Montréal, où elle a été nommée hématologue de l'année en 1996, professeur de l'année en 1999-2000 et médecin de mérite en 2000. Elle a aussi été décorée de l'insigne de chevalière de l'Ordre national du Québec et nommée membre de l'Ordre du Canada. C'est donc pour moi un grand plaisir de l'accueillir parmi nous aujourd'hui. J'invite maintenant le professeur Jude-Marie Sénat, professeur de la Faculté des sciences sociales de l'Université d'Ottawa et directeur du Centre interdisciplinaire pour la santé des Noirs et du laboratoire Vulnérabilité, Trauma, Résilience et Culture, à présenter Dr Bonney.
Merci, Dr Beauvais. Dr Yvette Bonney, un grand nom de la médecine canadienne, un grand nom de la médecine québécoise, un grand nom de la médecine haïtienne. En 1980, la pédiatre hématologue Yvette Bonney a réalisé la première greffe de moelle osseuse chez un enfant au Québec. Durant toute sa carrière, Dr Bonney va pratiquer plus de 200 greffes de moelle osseuse et c'est ainsi qu'elle va donner l'espoir à des enfants malades, mais également à leur famille. Dr Boni a commencé ses études à l'Université d'État d'Haïti, où elle a fait la faculté de médecine. Et c'est en 1962 qu'elle va arriver au Canada. Elle va consacrer sa vie professionnelle à la fois à la recherche, mais également au traitement d'enfants atteints de leucémie, d'autres formes de cancer, mais également d'anémie falciforme. Et Dr Boni est la personne qui a éduqué le corps médical québécois sur l'anémie falciforme ou la drépanocytose. À l'époque, lorsqu'elle a quitté son pays natal pour s'établir ici, il était rare de voir une femme issue d'une minorité visible faire partie du corps médical. Elle est donc devenue un modèle à suivre pour la communauté haïtienne et les jeunes femmes noires au Québec. Alors qu'elle n'était à l'époque que 3 femmes hématologues au Québec, elle était la seule en pédiatrie. Alors, Dr Boni est aussi un modèle pour les femmes du Québec et du Canada. De 1980 à 1998, elle a dirigé l'unité provinciale de transplantation médulaire pédiatrique à l'hôpital Maisonneuve-Rosemont, où elle a reçu des enfants de toute la province du Québec, mais également des Maritimes, du Nouveau-Brunswick et souvent d'Ottawa. Et c'est là-bas aussi qu'on a commencé à la surnommer Dr Patch Adams, du nom de ce médecin américain dont la célèbre approche était fondée sur la compassion et l'humour. Dr Boni a aussi enseigné à la faculté de médecine de l'Université de Montréal, où elle a été reconnue, a remporté de nombreux prix, dont Médecin Mérite durant les 20 dernières années, en 2000. Dr Boni a été aussi décoré de l'Ordre national du Québec, membre de l'Ordre du Canada en 2008, en reconnaissance de son grand humanisme et de son extraordinaire dévouement et de son indéfectible détermination. Maintenant, à la retraite, Dr Boni continue de s'impliquer dans le domaine de la santé pour la jeunesse québécoise, la jeunesse canadienne, la jeunesse haïtienne. Dr Boni, c'est un véritable honneur de vous avoir parmi nous aujourd'hui. Je cède la parole à notre chancelière, Mme Claudette Commanda, pour l'attribution officielle du doctorat honorifique. Merci.
Dr. Boni, please stand as you are so that we can proceed to the official conferment of your degree. And I'm very honored, very, very honored to give these words. À titre de chancelière de l'Université d'Ottawa, je vous confère la grade de docteur de l'université avec le titre et tous les honneurs, droits et des privilèges qui s'y rattachent. As the Chancellor of the University of Ottawa, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of the University with the title, honor, and the rights and privileges as are proper to it. Congratulations, and I'm very proud of you.
Alors, merci à la chancelière, Mme Claudette Commanda, au provost, M. Jacques Beauvais, et à tous les membres du staff de l'Université d'Ottawa, dont le professeur Sénat, qui ont contribué à me décerner ce grade honorifique. C'est réellement un grand honneur pour moi. Jeune adulte, j'ai quitté mon Haïti natale pour compléter ma spécialisation en pédiatrie, puis en hématologie, et très loin de moi la pensée ou même l'ambition de gravir les échelons dans le domaine médical canadien pour atteindre les hauts niveaux jusqu'à recevoir un doctorat honorifique. J'avais une mission, servir, apprendre et toujours donner le meilleur de moi-même, quelles que soient les difficultés et les efforts à fournir. Ceci pour respecter et être fidèle au leitmotiv que me dictait ma mère dès mon jeune âge. Tout ce qui mérite d'être fait mérite d'être bien fait. J'ai donc grandi sous la pression de l'effort, de l'excellence et d'une certaine performance. 20 fois sur le métier, remettez votre ouvrage. Outre un honneur, cette distinction est aussi pour moi une grande et agréable surprise, puisque j'ai toujours essayé de faire de mon mieux, de remplir ma mission, de braver les difficultés et de surmonter les obstacles sans attendre les renommées et encore moins les honneurs. Cependant, c'est aussi pour moi une fierté de recevoir ce grade honorifique et surtout hors Québec. C'est le couronnement d'une carrière qui a forgé la personne que je suis devenue. Je reçois donc très humblement ce titre honorifique en vous disant un grand merci. Je veux offrir ma reconnaissance la plus profonde à tous ceux qui m'ont permis et aidé à atteindre ce sommet. Haïti, mon pays d'origine, le Canada, mon pays d'adoption, parents, amis, professeurs, collègues et mes chers patients, car j'ai beaucoup appris des enfants malades, leur courage et leur authenticité. Je veux offrir un modèle aux jeunes Canadiens et Québécois de toute origine, Afro-Canadiens et bien sûr les Haïtiens. Si je suis ici cet après-midi, c'est que tout est possible dans une vie. Je veux qu'on parle de moi en disant qu'elle a toujours voulu aider et servir l'autre. Alors là, je vais dire quelques mots en anglais. Je m'excuse de mon anglais. Thank you for this honorary doctorate. Thank you, Madame Chancellor, Provost Beauvais, and all the members of the University of Ottawa community. I humbly accept this distinction with great pride, and I am sincerely honored. I would like to express my gratitude to all those who have helped me and allowed me to reach this pinnacle, namely my country origin, my adopted home, my parents, friends, teachers, and colleagues, and of course, my dear patient. I would like to serve as an example to the youth of Canada and of Quebec, and to Afro-Canadians, and of course, to Haitians. My wish for them is that they pursue their dreams and put in the effort needed to achieve them. Thank you all. Merci à tous. Félicitations aux co-nominés.
Merci beaucoup, Madame Dr. Bonny. Félicitations. Our next honorary doctorate recipient today is Dr. Myrna Lashley. Dr. Myrna Lashley, CM, is a psychologist and associate professor in the Division of Psychiatry at McGill University and researcher at the Lady Davis Institute of the Jewish General Hospital. She is the first Black Associate Dean at John Abbott College, an internationally recognized clinician and teacher in cultural psychology. Elle a été présidente du comité d'éthique de la recherche de première ligne en sciences psychosociales du CIUS du centre-ouest de l'île de Montréal et s'est vue décerner quantité de prix et distinctions. Elle fait partie du nouveau consortium en géopsychiatrie, figure parmi les 50 chercheuses et chercheurs les plus éminents de l'Université Concordia et a été investie de l'Ordre du Canada en 2024. Elle est également consul honoraire à Montréal pour le gouvernement de la Barbade. Please welcome back Professor Sénat as he introduces Dr. Myrna Lashley.
Merci, Dr. Beauvais. Dr. Mina Lashley received a PhD in counseling psychology from McGill University. She's an associate professor in the Department of Social and Transcultural Psychiatry at McGill University and a researcher at the Lady Davis Institute for Medical Research at the Jewish General Hospital. Her research focuses on the intersections of psychiatry, culture, and mental health. A recognized clinical teaching and research authority in cultural psychology and consultant to many institutions, nationally and internationally. Dr. Lashley was a consultant to First Nations and Jewish communities, a cross-cultural trainer for the grievance community of McGill University, and a consultant of the Brazilian healthcare system. Ancienne directrice de la Fondation canadienne des relations raciales, elle a siégé au comité consultatif sur les relations interculturelles et interraciales de la communauté urbaine de Montréal. Elle a été présidente de la table ronde transculturelle sur la sécurité de 2008 à 2017, puis vice-présidente du conseil d'administration de l'École nationale de police du Québec de 2004 à 2017. Elle a été nommée au comité expert en matière de profilage racial du service de police de la ville de Montréal et au comité conseil sur l'organisation d'une consultation sur le racisme et la discrimination systémique. Dr. Lashley est connue pour son travail sur le rapport entre les communautés noires et la police. Elle est également consultante en matière d'équité et d'inclusion auprès d'organismes gouvernementaux et non gouvernementaux, et cela à tous les niveaux de gouvernement. Dr. Lashley was received several awards, including member of the Order of Canada 2024, the 2015 Women of Merit Award from the Plymouth Montreal Cultural Association, the Queen Elizabeth II 2012 Diamond Jubilee Award, the 2006 Friends of Simon Wiesenthal Award for Holocaust Studies, the 2004 Martin Luther King Legacy Award, and the 1995 Merit Award for the Kanawake Native Survival School. She is also, as said by Dr. Beauvais, Honorary Consul at Montreal for the Government of Barbados. Dr. Lashley, it is an honor to have you here today. I now welcome our Chancellor Claudette Commenda to the podium to officially confer the honorary doctorate to Dr. Lashley.
Dr. Lashley. À titre de chancelière de l'Université d'Ottawa, je vous confère la grade de docteur de l'université avec le titre et tous les honneurs, les droits et les privilèges qui s'y rattachent. I'm very honored as a chancellor of the University of Ottawa to confer upon you the degree of doctor of this university with a title and all the honors and the rights and the privileges that are so proper to it. And my sister, I'm very, very, very proud of you. Very.
isn't often anybody sees me cry. You know I'm never going to forgive you for making me cry, right? Madame Chancellor, Monsieur le Provost, members of the Board of Governors and the Senate, membres du corps enseignant, fellow honorary doctorate recipients, les invités de marque, family and friends. I am immensely grateful and delighted to be recognized by the University of Ottawa with the conferring of an honorary doctorate. I am an immigrant from the country of Barbados, one of the most beautiful spots on the face of the earth, but one which has a legacy of colonialism. Although I have done well objectively in this country, it has not always been easy. Je suis une femme noire à la peau foncée, originaire d'un pays que de nombreux habitants du Nord considèrent avant tout comme une destination de vacances. Et de ce point de vue, beaucoup s'étonnent que nous soyons capables de nous exprimer. J'ai reçu une très bonne éducation dans mon pays d'origine, une éducation britannique classique. Et pour ça, j'en suis très, très heureuse. Par contre, however, I was taught nothing about the history of Black people, nor of their accomplishments. Indeed, I was taught to believe that Black people were somewhat cartoonish and needed a Tarzan-like figure to lead us. Every morning in school, we little Black children sang songs about the accomplishments and symbols of white countries, but nothing about our heroes and heroines. One such song was about a place called Canada, and the song was The Maple Leaf Forever. Some of you may not even know what that is. We had no idea what a maple leaf was. I could tell you all about the Plantagenets. As a matter of fact, my colleague Yvette and I, in the room, we were looking at what's written on the motto in Latin, and we both could translate it. We're happy we have that education. We're not saying we shouldn't have it. I could tell you all about the Plantagenets, the Saxons, the Gauls, the Vikings, the Romans, the Tudors, and so forth. Very little about Egyptians, and nothing at all about sub-Saharan Africa, or for that matter, about the Caribbean. That's what the Barbados writer Austin Clarke refers to as growing up stupid under the Union Jack. I didn't even know about slavery, and I had to come to Canada to know that I was Black and what that meant. Cette façon coloniale de voir le monde a suivi les petits garçons et les petites filles noires et bruns dans ce pays. Donc, si l'enseignant ne comprend pas l'accent d'un enfant, on suppose souvent que l'enfant a des difficultés d'apprentissage et on l'oriente vers l'éducation spéciale. Bien entendu, cela signifie que l'enfant qui a réellement besoin des avantages de l'éducation spéciale est défavorisé parce que l'enfant avec l'accent a pris la place qui devrait être utilisée pour aider un élève méritant. Indeed, the very thing for which I'm being honored, helping marginalized people to take their place, has often been difficult for me to attain. This is because of systemic discrimination. It is one reason why this degree, in some ways, is more symbolically important than the one I hold from McGill. McGill's is something for which I sweated, worked hard, and even endured some racial unpleasantness to acquire. This one, coming from a university situated in the capital of Canada, from which emanated laws and policies which were then used to undergird that marginalization of which I previously spoke, is being given freely in acknowledgement of my victory over those obstacles so that I could do the things for which I am being honored. Université d'Ottawa, cette femme caribéenne profondément pigmentée vous remercie du fond du cœur au nom de tous ceux et celles qui ont précédé et de tous ceux et celles qui suivront. Ce que vous représentez, laissez-moi tourner la page ici, est impératif pour envoyer au monde le message que le Canada ne se contente pas de dire qu'il est multiculturel, mais qu'il s'appuie sur les principes de multiculturalisme. C'est très important pour le corps étudiant, car à travers moi, vous dites à ceux qui partagent mes origines, soit personnellement, soit par leur parenté, qu'ils peuvent surmonter les difficultés systémiques et laisser une marque positive sur le tissu du Canada. I am accepting this honor in the name of all those who have struggled and succeeded in overcoming the many obstacles of which I spoke and from which future generations can benefit. I praise the University of Ottawa, the largest English-French university in the world, and known as the place of the at-home anywhere people. I thank you for the many interventions you are doing to put things right, in order to help all the peoples of this country know that Canada is truly a place where all can strive without fear to reach their full potential. Du fond de mon cœur, thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Dr. Lashley, for those important and inspiring words, and congratulations. Our final recipient today is Dr. David R. Williams. David Williams est professeur Florence et Laura Norman en santé publique à l'École de santé publique Harvard-Chan et professeur d'études africaines et afro-américaines à l'Université Harvard. Il travaillait auparavant à l'Université Yale et à l'Université du Michigan. Il est titulaire d'une maîtrise en théologie et d'une autre en santé publique, ainsi que d'un doctorat en sociologie de l'Université du Michigan. Dr. Williams' research enhances our understanding of the ways in which race, socioeconomic status, stress, racism, health behavior, and religious involvement can affect health. Dr. Williams is an elected member of the National Academy of Medicine and the National Academy of Sciences, and a fellow of the Royal College of Psychiatrists in the United Kingdom. J'invite professeur Sena au podium afin de présenter le Dr. Williams.
Merci, Monsieur Beauvais. When we refer in the community to Dr. Williams, usually we say, he's the Pope. Dr. David Williams is the Norman Professor of Public Health at the Harvard Chan School of Public Health, and a professor of African and African American Studies at Harvard University. His prior academic appointments were at Yale University and the University of Michigan. An internationally recognized authority on social influences on health, Dr. Williams has been invited to keynote scientific conferences around the world. The author of more than 600 scientific papers. His research has enhanced our understanding on the ways in which race, socioeconomic status, stress, racism, health behaviors, and religious involvement can affect health. The everyday discrimination scale that he developed was the first instrument that allows to quantitatively measures racism and its impact on both physical and mental health. It is still the most widely used measure of racial discrimination in health studies. He has been ranked as the most cited black scholar in social sciences worldwide, and as one of the world's most influential scientific minds, and has received distinguished contribution awards from the American Sociological Association, the American Psychological Association, and the New York Academy of Medicine. Dr. Williams has been involved in the development of health policy in the US and elsewhere. Currently, he serves on the board of the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation and the UK's National Health Services Race and Health Observatory, and a member of the Kellogg Foundation's Solidarity Council on Racial Equity. He was also a key scientific advisor of the award-winning BPS film series, Unnatural Causes: Is Inequality Making Us Sick? Dr. Williams' work has been featured in TED Talks, in many American news outlets, and by TVO in Canada. Dr. Williams, it is an honor for the Interdisciplinary Center for Black Health, the first and most important one in Canada, to have you here with us today. I now welcome our Chancellor Claudette Commanda to the podium to officially confer the honorary doctorate to Dr. David R. Williams.
Dr. Williams, à titre de la chancelière de l'Université d'Ottawa, je vous confère la grade de docteur de l'Université avec le titre et tous les honneurs, droits et privilèges qui s'y rattachent. As the Chancellor of the University of Ottawa, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor for the University of Ottawa with the title, the honors, the rights that are so, and the privileges that are so proper to them. And congratulations on, I would say, a life well done for everyone. Miigwech.
Vous pouvez changer le monde. Je suis honoré de passer ce jour spécial avec vous. A report in 2018 from the Government of Canada said that there were large inequities for Indigenous peoples, sexual and racial minorities, immigrants, and people low in economic status. What can you do? What can you do to make a difference? I want to showcase 3 individuals who I personally know who have made a difference. First is Arnitha Martin in Wichita, Kansas. She's a nurse practitioner who wanted to improve the quality of health care in the African American community in which she was raised. So she went to the business community and single-handedly raised the money to build a state-of-the-art 8,000 square foot primary healthcare center. It has 6 exam rooms and sees 15,000 patients every year. When I walked into the center, I felt I had entered an African art museum with all the beautiful pictures on the wall. But what was most impressive about the center was its innovation. Less than 30% of its patients have any health insurance. However, every client knows that their insurance and economic status will have nothing to do with the quality and quantity of care they will receive. That is because questions about their insurance coverage or how they will pay for their care are not asked until the end of their healthcare visit, after the clients have already received all the medical care that they needed. And there are innovative ways to pay for care. Clients can pay for their care by volunteering at the clinic, $10 deducted from their bill for every hour volunteered. Clients can also pay for their care by attending health education and wellness classes at the center, $10 documented from their bill for every hour spent in a class at the center. I visited at the center a room called the Stork's Nest. It is full of everything that an expectant mother would need for a new baby. And a pregnant woman earns points for each prenatal appointment that she keeps. And towards the end of her pregnancy, she can cash in those points for items from the Stork's Nest. Arnitha Martin is making a difference. You can make a difference. Dr. Jack Geiger was a physician who made a big difference in the world. In 1947, he enrolled as a pre-med student at the University of Chicago. He discovered racial discrimination there. He was Jewish. There were black patients being excluded from some hospitals, qualified black students being rejected by the medical school. Jack fought the policies for 3 years and ultimately helped to organize a 1,000-strong faculty and student protest strike. He paid a price. The American Medical Association wrote to medical schools warning about his extracurricular activities. No school would accept him. He had been blacklisted. For the next 5 years, he worked as a journalist. In 1954, at the age of 29, he was admitted to a medical school in Ohio. Dr. Geiger redefined what it meant to be a physician. He believed that doctors should not just treat illness, but should also work to change the conditions like poverty, discrimination, and joblessness that made people sick in the first place. In the 1960s, he was the co-founder of the first community health center in the United States in Boston, and shortly after, he started a second center in Mississippi. In Mississippi, Dr. Jack Geiger would write prescriptions for food for families with malnourished children. These prescriptions could be filled at a black-owned local grocery store, and it was paid for out of the health center's pharmacy budget. the governor of Mississippi heard about this, and he had federal officials come to Mississippi to scold Dr. Geiger for misusing pharmacy funds, which the officials said were meant to treat disease. Dr. Geiger replied that in all his medical textbooks, the specific therapy for malnutrition was food. The official returned to DC and left Dr. Geiger alone. Those 2 community health centers has inspired a national network of clinics. Today, there are more than 1,300 centers like that across the United States that serve 28 million low-income patients every year. Yes, Dr. Geiger made a difference. You can make a difference. Another person who's making a difference is an acclaimed gospel singer by the name of Wintley Phipps. He was born in Trinidad and raised in Montreal. He has sung for 6 US presidents and for Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, the Pope, and Diana Ross's wedding. He has also been a guest soloist at Billy Graham Crusades, appeared on Saturday Night Live, Soul Train, and the Oprah Winfrey Show. And Wintley Phipps is making a difference for a high-risk group of children. Across the United States, there are millions of children living in communities high in crime and in poverty. For those young people who also have a parent in prison or who are falling behind in school, the future is bleak. Wintley Phipps created an organization called the US Dream Academy that is transforming the lives of these youth in multiple cities across the US with an after-school program. The program provides tutoring and exposure to computers and the internet. But the most important part of the program, he would tell you, is the mentoring, increasing the density of caring, loving, supportive adults around these high-risk kids. His basic theory is that improving academics is a crime prevention strategy. Wintley Phipps is making a difference. Yes, you can make a difference. And so I say to you today, there's a world of challenges, and each one of us can make a difference. The past is yours. Learn carefully from it. The present is yours. Do all in your power to enrich it. The future is yours. Take time to invest in it and secure it. I challenge you today to go and make a difference in this world. Go solve the problems, create solutions, meet the needs of suffering humanity, turn dark nights into bright tomorrows, and transform communities of despair into new oases of hope. May each one of you make a new commitment to make a difference in this world. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Dr. Williams, for your inspiring words, and congratulations. On behalf of the University of Ottawa, I thank Dr. Boni, Dr. Lashley, and Dr. Williams for their insights and their life's work. It is a great privilege to welcome all 3 of you into the ranks of our honorary doctorates and to hear you speak today. I hope we all learn from your thoughts and your comments. And I know that many people here will have the opportunity to hear more from you later today at the upcoming conference on mental health in Black communities. This brings us to the end of the first part of today's event. Je voudrais vous remercier de votre présence aujourd'hui qui a fait de cette occasion un événement très spécial. J'en profite pour vous souhaiter à tous un très bon colloque. We welcome back the Heavenly Voices Choir, who will perform for us once again. Following their performance, please stand and remain standing in your places as the official party leaves the room. Je vous invite maintenant à écouter un chant de la chorale Heavenly Voices. Par la suite, nous vous prions de vous lever et de rester debout à vos places pendant que le cortège quitte la salle. Merci.
Two songs. The first one is the Black Anthem, and I will ask you to stand up for the Black Anthem. Thank you.
Fighting till the victory is won. Hold your head up, brother, till the victory is won. Keep believing, sister, till the victory is won. Till that day comes, let us march on till victory is won. Feeling right, every day, every night. I've got joy in my life, in my life. I used to wake up feeling real stressed. Now I wake up feeling real blessed. I'm in the sunshine living my best life. Every night, I got joy in my life, in my life. say goodbye to my work, reason strife. I got joy in my life, in my life. I got joy. I got joy. When the rain falls,
When the sun shines,
when the wind change,
in the hard times,
I will stand firm.
I'll be alright.
'Cause I got joy in my life. When the rain falls,
When the sun shines,
when the winds change,
in the hard times,
I will stand firm.
I'll be alright.
'Cause I got joy in my life. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right. I got joy in my life. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right. I got joy, morning light.
World can't give it. World can't take it away. World can't give it. World can't take it. Morning light. We've been making joy for only a night. Joy's gonna come in the morning light. We've been making joy for only a night. Joy's gonna come in the morning light.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right. I got joy in my life. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right. I got joy, morning light. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right. I got joy in my life. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling right. I got joy, morning light. In the morning light. Feeling good, feeling right. Every day, every night. I got joy in my life, in my life. Say farewell, say goodbye to my world, reason strife. I got joy in my life, in my life. Feeling good, feeling right. Every day, every night. I got joy in my life, in my life. Feeling good, feeling right. Every day, every night. I got joy in my life, in my life.